Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop. This week we will be completing our entry for the May YouTube Cross Channel Challenge. This month the challenge was Mimic. So in this regard, I'm gonna try my best to take advantage of this particular challenge and get something done that I've been needing to do for a while. A lot of you guys saw I set up plumbing and whatnot and a collector for dust collection system, and we really don't use it. And the reason for that is the blower that I intended to use, which was relatively quiet, failed on me pretty early into the testing phase of that system. I put another blower on it, but it's just way too loud to run while filming. So we are going to be mimicking the original blower, or something similar to what we were going to originally use. Now I have 1 horsepower motor laid out here. It's just something I held on to for a little while. The wife calls it hoarding. I call it planning for the future. I got a rough design laid out here, and I think this is pretty similar to what we're going to be going with. Might make some changes on the fly. We're going to be going with a dual impeller in hopes that that helps cut down some of the noise generated by moving so much air. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to get started here, getting some of our stock cut up and getting this relayed out onto what will become our finished piece. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so we got this guy set up to dry. Just taking a look at our width here. We're just under 2 1/8 on our overall thickness on our impeller. So I went out to the shed. I found this old slab glue up I did a while back, and this guy's sitting just over 1.25 inches. So what I think I'm gonna do is take this guy in half. We'll glue this up. We'll get a template made up, and this will be what we make our housing out of. It'll be nice and hardy, and just in case anything comes apart in our impeller or whatnot, don't want any blowouts. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take this guy in half, get this glued up. While that's drying, we will get a template drawn up for our housing and go from there. Keep on moving forward. Alright guys, so I got my little airflow meter out here. I have no idea how accurate this thing actually is, but we're going through the process here, and I got my area set up. It's a 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch exit area. So that is gonna give us that 0.04 square feet. Just gonna save that. And we're gonna fire this thing up and see if we can't get a measurement. See what we got. Alright, so I was looking at something like 2,500 CFM. But I did notice, I mean, just putting this meter in the flow is also blocking it, so I don't know if that affects it. But looks to be a pretty good number. I know it feels like it's moving a lot of air, so I'm liking it. It's done! Let's go check it out. Alright guys, here she is in all her glory. I am so happy with this piece. There's honestly nothing more gratifying than building your own gear. You know, obviously it's way easier to hit up Amazon and have it all shipped over and whatnot, set it up, good to go. There's so much more to be gained in just doing a little bit of research and working your way through it. And not only do I have a functional piece, and if these numbers hold out, I'm pretty impressed, because just taking a gander on the interwebs, something that moves 2,500 CFM is going to set you back about $1,000. And quite honestly, I don't even feel comfortable buying stuff that's manufactured nowadays. It's definitely not made to last. And well, I do have $50 worth of lumber into this, but that's only because of the astronomical prices that we're seeing in the Lowe's lumber aisles. But you know, in a normal day, this much lumber might cost you $15, and people are throwing out good used motors left and right. One thing that can never be replaced is your knowledge and the skill sets that you build. So by taking on a project like this, not only do you get a pretty cool piece of kit, something that's actually worth talking about, but if I have to rebuild this, you know, it's always easier the second time. Not only that, I can teach people how to do it. So I hope in some way this video or these kinds of projects inspire you guys to just get down and not only build a decent piece of kit, but to expand your knowledge base as well. And, you know, teach your kids, teach your friends. This is the only way we're going to expand as a people, instead of doing the whole buy and burn kind of thing. Not trying to get too deep into that, but I'm just really happy with the way this turned out. I had no idea I'd be able to put together something like this. This was a 3.5 day build. The first day being nothing but research. And we all, more or less all of us, have the world's knowledge at our fingertips or in our back pocket. So I'm not trying to get all philosophical and all with you guys, but I just hope that this kind of stuff inspires you and helps you to build what it is that will be your future, as I am doing with mine here. So if you guys like this stuff and you want to help support the channel, smash that like button, subscribe if you have not already. We do weekly content, always trying to keep it interesting. We have a Facebook, Instagram, Patreon. If you want to support us that way, I will leave all those links in the description. And I just hope you guys like this project as much as I do. You know, just taking advantage of a little bit of necessity combined with a little bit of creativity. And I hope this is accepted well as my challenge piece for the YouTube Cross Channel Challenge for the month of May. I love you guys. I will see you next week.